Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to another podcast at Azorix. I am your host, JD, and today we are with an exciting guest here, who is a rising star and making some crazy music out there. So, let's welcome J2clean. Welcome on board, brother. Welcome into our virtual podcast today. So, tell me, how's your day is going on?
My day is good. How about you, man? Everything's good.
It's great. It's great. It's great. So yeah, tell me a lot of audience just want to know about you. Like they are just getting crazy. So let's start with your introduction. Like tell me about yourself, like who you are, and when you just start making this, came into this industry and start making music.
Yeah. My name is my alias is JD The Expert Jay2clean. I've started making music in 2020, and pretty much I used to make regular rap music, and now I got closer to guys, and now I make Christian rap music. And ever since then, everything has pretty much been going good. So about 5 years.
It's great. Like this. Well, that's great. It's a long time period, bro. Well, great to hear that. So tell me a little bit about your latest release. Like, are you, you had just recently dropped a Christ Talk, sorry, and it's doing amazing. Like, you got a 25,000 streams on your track out there. The people are actually loving it. So tell me, when you are planning to drop the next Dupe single out there, bro?
I plan on. I'm in the process of making my next album. My next single. Hopefully within probably a month or two. Coming out. So be on the lookout for March or April. Yeah, yeah. So.
Okay, this sounds good. Sounds good. So, well, tell a little bit about, tell our audience, like they are really interested about to know a little bit more about like your next single, what it is gonna be all about, and what's the story behind it.
Yeah, my next single is gonna be pretty much about staying focused and staying keeping your eyes focused on God, like knowing where to go and knowing that He always has a back seat. That you always have that in the back of your mind, and you don't have to take a back seat. Always keep your gas on the pedal and keep going forward. So
Okay, okay, that's good. That's good. So it's gonna be all about the, the life and all that. Like you just have to be keep going. Whatever happens, you don't have to stop and just keep going in your life, right?
yeah, no struggle, no. Regardless of struggle, always keep God first, because God is gonna He's gonna get us through it. So that's what it's about for the most part.
Of course, that's amazing, amazing thoughts on this, and I am 100% sure that your next release gonna be crazy out there. Well, so tell me, are you, just working with any label right now, or working in independent? Because a lot of our audience just want to know that, they want to know that, how they can just get those fans, which you have just built up. Like, there was any record label behind you or a marketing team who were behind you?
No, I've just been independent. I've been independent since I've started in 2020, and it's pretty much. I feel like that's the best option for me to go. Being stuck in a record label, I don't want to be stuck in a record label and then not be able to release my music to the world. My goal is to get my music heard by everybody, as much as people as possible. So, yes, sir.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. Amazing thoughts. Well, so tell me, how did you, just came up with your stage name? Is there anything special about your stage name?
Uh, so my stage name used to be Two Tone J at first, and then I realized that there was somebody on the East Coast with that name, and then I was gonna battle and do all this legal stuff to get the name, so I ended up switching my name to J2clean, which honestly I feel like it suits me better and it makes more sense on my behalf because my name is James and J2clean. I make clean music now, so that's the
Yeah,
goal.
well, that sounds good. Sounds good. Well, that's great. So, our audience just wants you to know that, like the new audience which is actually looking you right now on our podcast. So how you will explain them your music, like what type of music you make, and to your new listeners, it's gonna be.
If I were to explain to a new listener, I would tell them uh, just to keep an open mind and know that I make the music. I take pride in my music, so I make sure there's something there. And, to each their own. Some people might not like it. Some people will like it. But hey, I'm gonna be that person that shows even if you don't like it or even if you do like it. Hey, you're gonna show that you're gonna see that I take pride in my craft. I take pride in making my music. So, but not pride, but I put a lot of effort
Course,
in
100%.
my music. So
Yeah, of course,
yeah.
100%. And we can see that. And the people like who are actually listening you right now, on all music platforms, your fans, they'll agree with you in this point. So tell us, like, what is your creative process? Like, do you just started, with the music, or like you start making beats, and how you just started with this everything?
Yeah, so I just started writing. Just got to writing. I've always had an ear for music growing up, and I just started writing. And I was like, let me see if I could piece this together. And 5 years ago, I made my first song, and I was like, I feel like I could really do this. I got better. I got better. I got better. Kept writing. Kept taking time. And it just, I don't know, I just feel like it came natural. I've always had a thing for music. I just never thought about embracing it. And then when I finally got the chance, it was just like never looking back, just nonstop, just kept going. So,
Well, that's good. That sounds good. Amazing. Well, so tell us a little bit about, like, right now, what you think, like, your fellow artists, what they actually need if they want to, build up their audience on a music platforms or on a social platforms, just like you. So what they can actually do to build up their presence.
the social networking, they need to get their name out there. They need to pretty much just take all the revenues that you can get, post it on every platform that you could do. Let people know. Get out there, spread the word. Let your music let your music speak for itself.
Of
If
course.
it's good, it's gonna go everywhere. And if you don't feel like it's good, you just never stop working on your music. You can always anybody can pop off one day. You never know. So.
Of course, like right, 100%. So, well, I have a one more question for you, in which I just want you to know that, like, most of the artists, I noticed that whenever I just have a conversation with them, they have a problem with their budgeting, right? And I just want you to just share some thoughts on the marketing side, like what the people actually needs to do, because like marketing, I believe that the marketing is important. And what you think about it?
Marketing is important. It takes money to make money. I'll say that. Obviously, not a lot of people are in certain circumstances to always put in a lot of money. But if you're really passionate about your music, just know it's gonna take money, and you got to market. And all you got to look at is a positive. Don't worry about the money. Worry about getting there. Worry about getting over the top, getting over the hump. So, yeah.
Was like wonderful words, wonderful words. We also, and one more thing, we just like to know that because most of the fellow artists, they are looking for some, the deals out there. They are always looking for some, just record labels reaching them out and all that stuff, right? And just because of this, a lot of people are getting scammed by a fake companies or fake record labels out there. So, what are your thoughts about it? Like, should the artist needs to focus on being as an independent, or should they look for some the record deals out there to just promote their music?
I feel like to each their own. If I say if you're independent, obviously you have a better understanding of your craft. You trust yourself and all that. But not to say there's nothing wrong with record labels. Record labels can help people out, and get your name out there. They have better ways of probably getting your music out there, but you could do all that by yourself. It just takes a lot of time and effort. So I feel like either route, anyway anybody goes, they can there could be success in both ranges, whether this road or that road. It's just different paths that you got to take to get the success. So
course, 100%. Yeah, that makes sense totally. Well, so have you like got any deal in this time period by any record label out there, or like are you interested about, just like if any record labels reach you out and offers you a deal, would you be interested in, just signing up for that deal?
uh, it would the circumstances would have to be right. The only record label I would like to sign would probably be record labels such as like Reach Records or something like that. They're very Christian based. Obviously, I'm a Christian. I make Christian music, so it would fit my craft better. But if not, if that route doesn't happen, I just stay independent. There's nothing wrong with being independent.
Of course, 100%. There is a lot of artists, who just build up their career being an independent artist. And once they've just become some a good, the personality out there, then they, just link up because the networking is important. Like if you're an independent artist and you are, just trying to link up with somebody without even having an audience on your profile, nobody just want to work with you, right? Because there is a lot of talent out there. There is a lot of music. The people are dropping music every day, right? So you need to just fight with that crowd. And this is only possible, I believe, that like if you work on your marketing sides, like if you just, start doing some content seeding, if you start pushing your music through the ads campaign and, showing your content to as much as people out there. And these days, I believe that the content strategy is the one of the main thing on which the people are actually getting organic audience. And I believe that like uh, you know other artists, they actually don't understand this. Like few of them are making content, but most of the artists don't want to just get in front of the camera every day. They don't want to record themselves, and they don't want to show their fans that they what they do actually, right? But I believe like this is really important. And what are your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, you need to use every what's the words? You need to use every option that is available to you. So as far as getting your campaigns out, starting ads, passing around flyers, putting flyers out. You got to use all those resources that are available to you, and yeah, I would say that's the best way to go about doing all that. You gotta put yourself on the camera. You can't be afraid of that limelight if you want to grow big in your music. It's very rare that you're not showing your face and you're gonna pop off. You gotta get out there.
Well, if you just technically think like logically, I would say that like if you think it's just like shooting a music videos. Like if you're an artist and you can shoot a whole music video, what's the problem in shooting a content on a daily life on a phone or like on a camera? Like it's just the same thing, right?
Yes, that's this day and age too. You gotta, social media is a very well moving everything's always booming off of social media. Regardless, it could be one little thing that blows you up, and you probably won't even realize it. So you just gotta get out there, market. Put your face out there, and shoot, just stick with it, stay at it. That's all you gotta do.
That Of course, 100%. That makes sense. Well, so what is your advice to our new upcoming artists, like from where they can just start their music career if they are getting into the industry? Because like right now, I have seen that like a lot of new people are getting, interested and they are also getting into this industry and making music, right? So what are your thoughts about that one?
Uh, Make sure you get you a nice, uh, get you a group of people that will stick by you and support you. Yeah, keep a tight knitted group of people. Perfect your craft. Take time, work on it. Don't worry about blowing up now. Don't worry about trying to blow up tomorrow. It takes time. Some people get lucky. They'll blow up the next day. But everybody's time is different. So I would just say stick with it. Keep your work effort. Continue to perfect your craft. That's the best advice I could give any young artist out there.
Perfect, perfect, beautiful voice. Well, so I technically believe that, like, the time is money, right? If you can save your time, you guys can, just link up with other people. You can just do some more music videos. You can spend some more time in a studio. But being an as independent artist, I believe that, like, most of the artists, they have a problem with their time. They don't have enough time to invest into themselves, because, like, most of the artists are busy with their social circles. Most of them are busy on a live streaming, but they are not, just promoting their music. And, like, few people, like, who actually serious about their music, they are spending more time in a studio, but they don't think that, like, if you are in a studio, just go live, bro. Just go live, or, like, upload some content, record some content in a studio. If recording music is important, then, the shooting content is also important. That's what I believe.
Yeah, consistency is key. You gotta continue to really promote and get your, just really put your music out there on a scale to where you want everybody to see it, right? So, like me, I mix and master all my own stuff, right? I don't make the beats, but you know, uh, you got to post snippets of your music. Keep your friends intrigued. Keep feeding them more content, so they always got something to listen to. And just consistency. That's the main words. Is just being consistent.
Well, consistency is the key. That's the main important thing. And every artist knows that thing, I believe that, because, like, but few of them might not know, but, like, whoever I just had a discussion, they know this, but they don't want to move in this direction. So, well, what we can say that, but, today this is, it's going to be a very long conversation if we keep talking on this debate, right? Because the artists, they don't want to understand. They know each and everything. They know, like, what they actually have to do, but they're not willing to take a risk, right? They're not willing to just go for it and don't think about anything else. Just focus on your goals and keep moving to that direction, right?
Yeah, you got to take that risk. You got to take that leap. Because you don't know. You don't know that whether it's good or bad. At least you took that risk, and now you know what you can do, or you know what not to do. You'll never know if you don't even start. You gotta start somewhere. Everybody gotta start somewhere, right?
Right, right, 100%, 100%. So, well, uh, I think, if you want to just share something else with our audience, you're, like, more welcome to share those your thoughts on it. But, like, personally, I will let you know, guys, like, J2Clean, he is amazing artist, and he is, just planning to drop a lot of new music out there, and you guys should check out his music on his old music platforms out there. I would say that, like, you guys should share his music to every friend out there, because his music has a spark in it which will give a motivation to your friends to just keep going in their lives. And as, like, he is just making for those people who are just really close to the god and they believe on themselves. Well, so, Jay, if, like, I would say that, like, let's wrap up this call and this podcast. So I would say that, like, just tell our audience one more thing, like, who is your mentor? Because, like, that's really important thing, and that was a question in my mind. I ask every artist out there, because, like, if you have to grow out there, you should, like, have a focus on somebody, right? You should think, like, I have to be like that guy. So who is your mentor in this whole journey, by the
If I had to say if I had a mentor, I'd say my mentor is God. God is always directing me and guiding me and helping me with my music. Even when I get writer's block or any of that, God is always there helping me get through things. I always keep my faith strong, so that's what gets me through. Obviously, I got people on my back here too, and God put those people in my life to keep me pushing, keep me going. I got plenty of people supporting me, plenty of people on my side, just friends, family, all that. So keep those people close and dear, and that's all I had to say. So, yes, sir. Need that support.
like, of course, you need a support in this journey, and just believing on a god is really good, bro. Like, that's the main thing. Everyone should just believe on it before trusting someone else. So believe in god, trust yourself, and the thing's gonna be start moving, and you guys will start seeing some change. Well, so, uh let's wrap it up. and just tell me like which artist do you think like you would just want to link up. Maybe we can just try to just talk to those people, and might be they just seeing this podcast out there, so might be we can just get a connection with those people. So which artist do you really want to just link up with?
I would like to, have a conversation with Miles Minnick. Miles Minnick is a Christian rapper in the Bay Area of California. I listen to his music a lot. I get inspired by some of his songs, and it helps me make my songs. Another artist too,
Hmm.
I would say, is Hovey. Hovey is a very good Christian rap artist, and you could just feel the loving of God through his music and through his rap. So those are probably two of the biggest rappers I want to meet and at least have a conversation with them. If not one day, even do a song with them. That's the main goal right there. So yeah.
Yeah, no worries, bro. No worries. We got you. So, well, if you are in a Christian artist and you are, just looking to just link up with someone and you just want to drop a music, so our artist is, right here with you guys, and he is, willing to work with all of you guys. So, if you guys are interested about it, just hit J2clean and, let's work together, guys. Let's build some network, a big network, and let's connect our audience together to become a one army out there. Well, so thank you so much, Jay, for your time, and it was a very wonderful conversation today. What we have did. So before we just go, I just want you to just give us a shout out to Zorex or Royal. So because like you have been working with us this whole time period, and we have been doing a lot of things for you. We have been running your campaigns, helping you with the content thing, and the things are moving for us, right? So I would love that, like if you can just give us a really good shout out.
Yeah, so shout out to Zorix slash Royal Music Family. They've been helping me with my music ever since I started. They make sure my music is out there. They're pushing it to many platforms, and it's just I've really seen improvement, and I'm really getting a lot of looks that I probably never would have thought I would got, and you know probably by myself. I know I'm independent, but they help me out. So yeah.
Well, thank you so much, brother. Well, these are very nice, wonderful words for us. Well, so next, one more thing, I just want to know that, like, coming week on Friday, we are just planning to review old music on live streaming out there. So, well, if you guys are like, if you're an Christian artist and you want us to review your, the music, Jay, would you love to, join us on our live stream to just review some music out there for the artists like who gonna be submitting their music?
Definitely. Yeah, I would definitely check out any artist, Christian artist music. Uh, yeah, I'd be ready for that.
Perfect. Sounds good. Sounds good. Well, thank you so much. So, guys, thank you for your time. Thank you for watching this podcast. So, well, we're gonna be dropping some more podcasts every day. So just keep checking our channel. And thank you so much, Jay. And it was really nice talking to you. Have a great day.